I'm out here to talk about a new video monopod from Benro, but before we get into the details of my review, I want to touch briefly on the differences between a monopod and a tripod, beyond the obvious, of course, a tripod having 3 legs. Because it has 3 legs, it offers that ultra stability you need for longer shutter speeds or time-lapse photography, but it also takes a little bit longer to set up and take down. And of course it usually is a little bit heavier, but it's nice if you're video recording and you can set it up out of the way to do a shot that is, a continuous uninterrupted shot. They work very nice for that. A monopod, on the other hand, obviously just one leg, it needs you to add that extra bit of stability, but it gives you a lot more mobility so you can set up and take down very quickly for a series of video clips. It also nicely takes the weight off of heavier camera lens combinations. Let's talk about this video monopod from Benro. It is brand new, just announced last week at NAB, National Association of Broadcasters. It is the A48FB with S4 head. And what we're going to do for my review is work my way from the bottom to the top. And so at the bottom we have these nice little locking feet that just give it a little bit more stability when it's sitting on the ground. One of the nice things you can do when you flip these feet out is actually stand on one of them to really kind of lock this to the ground. It's not going anywhere then. That is connected to a socket here that gives this monopod more mobility. And that is connected to this really nice, really beefy aluminum tubing with these really nice, sturdy flip locks that allow you to slide this in or out very quickly. And these are solid, nice, big, plenty of room for a thumb. And there's a little cable management system partway down, and then we're up to this foam grip. This is nice both temperature-wise. If you're shooting in colder conditions, it's nice not to be holding metal. And it's very comfy to hold. And what that allows you to do is do easy panning when you have that lever unlocked. So right here on the side, we have a locking lever that controls your panning, and we have a lever that controls your tilt. This S4 head is a fluid head. There's fluid cartridges in there, which means your panning and your tilting are very, very smooth with no herky-jerkiness you would get from trying to use a ball head or something else like that. We have a little quick release button. We'll come back to talking about that in a second. Your pan handle is interchangeable and adjustable. So you can unlock this and put it at the angle you want. If you're left-handed, you can completely unscrew it and attach it to the other side. And you grip it and you pan and tilt just like that. Now, let's look at this with a camera on it. And we're going to get to one of my cons, and that is sliding in and out. It can be a little sticky. And if you don't carefully position the plate such, you can end up having trouble getting to the locking mechanism for the quick release plate that's in there. But you just have to have some forethought about that, and it actually works quite nicely. There is at the bottom, under this quick release plate, a spare screw. So if you lose one that's in the quick release plate, they provide you with another, and that's a very nice touch. Now, I don't have a heavy lens camera combination on here, but I have been testing this, and I shot with a 5D Mark II and a 70-200, and the panning and the tilt functions stay very smooth underneath even that extra weight. Little bubble level on the back helps you kind of keep it all leveled. And it's very easy when you're working with a monopod in video to get unlevel quickly, so you can kind of keep an eye on that as you are recording. So let's talk about the pros and cons now of this device. It's very nicely made from bottom to top. It's made of quality materials. It feels very solidly put together. There's nothing loose or chintzy about it. The head and the fluid mechanism is very smooth in the pan and tilt. Cons, it is a little on the heavy side, but you're not really going to find any other video monopods with a nice fluid head that are any lighter. The other con is you need to be, I mentioned this, you need to be smart about the way that you slide the camera in, where you leave this lever. If you don't leave it in the right place when you slide the camera out, you can end up hitting the camera and not being able to lock it down properly. And in that case, you just slide it out, fix it. But that is a little bit annoying. Along those similar lines, The quick release button over here is a little sticky. I think that is something that is going to get smoother with time. It actually has seemed to even get smoother just in the few days that I've been using this and testing it. Overall, a really nice piece of equipment. It's going to retail for about $200, but you could get it for $0. This is going to be an item in my spring into summer giveaway. I'm so excited to be able to give away something as cool as this video monopod from Benro. There is a link down below this video. Just follow that. It's got all of the information you need. If you have any questions about this monopod or tripods, please just leave a comment down below or find me over on the Facebook page. Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.